play, civil servant from County Armagh. And this is significant. He has just wrested away the chip lead from the man who's been dominating from start to finish, Hung Luke. You're watching the fourth heat of Late Night Poker Ace. Jesse May here with Simon Trumper. 4 players left. Winner goes to the final. The runner-up to the semi-final.
Pass.
Oh, this is a tester. This is a knee trembler.
Well, Simon's got an ace on the button, and the move here is all in. There's no point making a raise because you don't want to allow the big blind to see the flop cheaply. This could be a mistake here by Simon. If Gordon finds any semblance of a hand, he's going to call.
Call. Call. Thank you. Thanks.
There's 900 in this pot right now, and this is a very key pot for Simon Jones's future.
2 players.
And that's not a bad flop for Gordon. You're not going to get him out of this hand with a shotgun at this stage.
Check.
Check, check.
A lot of outs.
7 or queen. Ace is still winning.
Check.
He showed weakness there, Gordon, and Simon spotted it.
All in.
Oh, this is a fantastic bet by Simon. He should have made the move before, but he's now made it at the right time.
50.
Gordon's going to have a think. The fantastic thing about that bet, Simon, isn't it that he's representing the king, so Gordon can't know that a 10 or jack would win this hand for him.
No, absolutely. If he knew that, he'd be calling like a shot, wouldn't he, Jesse? At the moment, he thinks he can only win with a 7 or a queen. The pot's 15-50. He's not really getting pots to call. He would be if he knew that his 10 or jack was good, and he's passed.
The key bet of the tournament for this sports science lecturer who's in a bit of an action movie right now and keeping himself well in touch. And remember, for more information on the next series, go to www.channel4.com/poker.
Pass. Pass. Call. Call.
It's very similar to the pot earlier. Chris calling on the button, showing a bit of weakness. Does Hung Luke want to move?
Check. Thank you.
2 players for this 500. Action will be on Hung.
2.
He's got a draw, but not the best hand. 7 or queen would make a straight.
I would be surprised if he doesn't put a little bet out here. He likes to lead out with a draw in hand.
Check.
He's checked it.
Check.
Yeah, see, he's definitely changed gear, hasn't he, Jesse?
Check.
This is amazing. I mean, this Hung earlier, he would have been dominating these flops. He'd have been running all over these players, but his aggression has definitely been tempered. And Chris Higgins has seen that a little bit of weakness there and picked up a nice pot.
Wow, he sure has. Chris Higgins with the pump it in on the turn, raking the cards back, and what a momentum switcher, because that pot could have gone either way. Game on here.
Pass.
Simon on the button. The all-in move has worked for him so far this evening.
Centering those cards into the square normally means he's got a hand he likes.
Call.
Just calling.
Very weak play there, Jesse. With the blinds of 100, 200, and you're betting into the 2 chip leaders, you really need to move in. You don't want to be flat calling.
Yeah, Gordon now has an opportunity to catch a pair on the flop. Here it comes.
2 players. Check. Check.
Will Simon move?
300. 300. Pass.
So Simon Jones keeping a little play in there, and he's managed to take that pot home. He lost about 1.5 pounds of blood and tears, but has taken it down. And well, he's far from out of it. A double through would put Simon near the chip lead. How about this? Gordon leads with 4,300. Hung Luke has 3,500 in second. Then comes Chris in third with 2,650. Simon on the short stack with 1,550.
Right.
Well, Simon's obviously decided that he's going to be the aggressor. He's the short stack on the table.
Raise to 500.
Gone for 2 in a row. 150 plus 350 is 5. Hung Luke looking down. Oh, he's got a pair. 2 stacks of orange chips there. 25 pounds each. The reds to the side. He's keeping those in reserve, 100 pounds apiece.
The last time he made a sniff like that, he raised. But this time he's passing.
Pass.
He's not risking it. But you know why? Because it's 2 twos.
Re-raise.
And he lost with 2s earlier.
1,500.
But Gordon Murray's having none of it. He's our chip leader and he's raising.
Raise to
This is
1,500.
the second time Gordon Murray has gotten 2 aces to a raise. He's picked up a lot of big pairs tonight.
Pass.
And can Simon lay his hand down? He's got about 1/3 of his stack in right now, Simon.
No, he's going to have to put it all in. And he's not going to like it when Gordon turns over 2 aces.
Well, this is where you find out if you want to gamble or if you want to play a short stack. And 19%, not the best.
This is a very tough choice. It's not as if he's pot committed. If he'd have raised more pre-flop 700 or 800, it'd be an easy decision. He's just thinking, have I got 2 live cards? Just looking across at Gordon, looking for a towel, seeing if he's looking confident.
You can feel the pain there. Simon is trying his heart out. And Gordon is cold as ice.
From what I've seen so far, he is good enough to lay this down. I mean, obviously one of his biggest fears is that Gordon's got ace-king.
That's what he'll have left if he folds. And he has folded.
Pass.
Great effort here from Simon Jones. Simon Trummer, nothing has gone Simon's way. Gordon will take the pot, but there's a little fire in those eyes.
It's the second time we've seen Simon make a great play, and he fully wants to win this, and he's prepared to do it from the shortest stack. First to act will be the man Hung Luke, who had been dominating this heat and had at one stage over 7,000 chips.
Late night poker ace action from Cardiff. And Hung Luke, the watcher. Well, there was a time when he might have raised with those cards, Simon, but he's slipped into a shell. Is he coming out?
Pass. Pass.
Raise to 500.
Raise to 500.
3 little piggies from Chris. 300 more to Simon.
I'm all in.
All in.
Wow. Look at this.
Chris is definitely calling. The 2 short stacks are going to take each other on, and one of them is going to be in a dominant position after this hand.
Well, this is the first time
500.
Simon's put his foot down like this tonight. He must think there's a reasonable chance that Chris can't call. Well, you got to respect the move made here by Simon Jones. He's not in that bad shape if he does get called.
Call.
Call.
He has gotten
Simon
called.
is in.
They'll be
Against
playing a
Chris.
race for these chips. Not an even race, though. Simon
Queen
starting
10, and Chris shows ace
about
jack.
20 meters ahead in the 50 furlong dash.
And the flop comes queen, king,
And
6.
he has hit
pair
a
of queens
pair.
for Simon.
But he doesn't want to hit 2 pair, Jesse.
10 cards
Ace or 10.
is another king.
That changes nothing.